I'm Zach.
I'm Dane.
I'm Joe.
I'm going to take you under the hood right now.
Okay, to properly open the hood of the car, we start by opening the car door. Get over here. Locate the trunk opener and pull it. Right?
That was sick.
This is the hardest part. Very hard. Find the little handle. I don't know what it's called really. It keeps it from opening if you're on the highway. You don't want that to open up. Engine oil is essential if you want a lubricated engine. Lubrication is very important because without it, your engine will really experience some troubles, bad times. Okay, to find the level of oil you have in your engine, you need to wipe off the dipstick thoroughly. Okay, don't miss a spot. Alright, now once it's wiped off, insert it back in to the hole. It's very hard to get in sometimes. Alright, it's in. Alright, what's so funny? Right? Nothing, no innuendos here. Alright, and as you can see, get a good look at that. It looks to be that we have enough oil because it has made it to this point. If your engine oil was low, it would tell you to add 1 quart. But we don't have to because we're full of oil and lube.
So when you don't have enough braking fluid, your brakes will become less sensitive to when your foot pushes on the pedal, and then that'll put you at an increased risk for rear end accidents.
I see.
Now for the brake fluid.
What the? Blas, what are you doing over there? What are you doing?
Dude drives that rocks, dude.
Now back to the braking fluid. Now you need braking fluid in order to brake. If you don't have braking fluid, then your brakes are going to become less sensitive, and then it'll take you longer to brake. So to change this fluid, you untwist the knob, and then you just pour in the brake fluid.
Oh, that's nice.
And then close the knob.
So what's the braking fluid do?
Well, it makes it easier for you to brake.
Just a side note, it's very, very helpful to have a spare pair of gloves, so when you're working with your engine, you don't get your hands all greasy and dirty. That will keep the steering wheel clean.
Transmission is a very essential part of your car. You need to have a nice transmission system or else you can't drive your car because you won't be able to get out of park.
To check your transition fluid, all you gotta do, just like the engine oil, pop this baby out. You gotta wipe off the end, put it back in, pull it out again, and you're gonna look below the S shape right there, and you're gonna flip it over, and you're gonna make sure you have enough past this line. Usually if it's down here, that's not enough, and you know you gotta change it. And then put that right back on, and there it is.
When living in a city with inclement weather such as Rochester, it's very important to have windshield washer fluid. This is because your windshield might get dirty. It might get full of bugs in it, you know? Might get snow and ice on it. So you need to be able to clean it with the push of a button or turn of a handle thing. Cut.
I will now demonstrate how to put the washer fluid into the washer fluid tank. As you can see, the tank is blue, just like the substance. Open the thing. Alright, then slowly pour it in. Don't want to pour it all over your engine, that's for sure.
Definitely not.
And when you got enough, make sure it's sealed back on tight.
So in order to use the windshield washer fluid, you will take this knob on the left side of the steering wheel and turn it towards you to mist, and then it should squirt up.
It's gasoline. It's highly flammable. It's very fun to play with it, but you shouldn't. You can really hurt yourself, or kill yourself, or your friend. You don't want to do that. All right, here's how. Here's how you fill up the gas tank. First, you open this. Some cars you can just do it with your finger. Other cars you have to go inside a driver's area, the cockpit, and you have to press a button. But not in this case, because it's an old car and no one really cares about if anyone tampers with the gas tank. All right, here we go. I've removed the screw top, and I'm going to carefully insert this yellow nozzle into the gas tank. And now all you do is let gravity do its work here, and you fill it right up. That angle. It's kind of empty. But you get the picture.
And when you're done, screw it back on.
That one's hard to get in.
I'm gonna screw it back on. Joe, I think you got this.
It's a little challenging sometimes. Doesn't want to cooperate.
Oh my god.
Oh, here we go. There we are. Yeah, make sure it clicks.
Wait, don't forget to close it.
You don't want to leave that
And you're
open.
set. You're ready to go.
You're ready to drive.
When you're hearing a squeal, when you're turning your wheel, when you hear a squeal, when you're turning your wheel, then you know it's time to use power steering fluid. To do this, you simply undo this cap there. Can get pretty greasy. And then slowly pour it in. And there it is.
If you find yourself in the unfortunate position of a dead battery, which I have many times in my life because I always forget to turn the lights off, you need to find a friend with a car that has a running battery and jump your battery with that car. To do that, you need jumper cables. If you don't, you could be sleeping in your car or something. I don't know. So, yeah, get your cables out of your trunk. Okay. You'll notice that it's a little tangled here. Keep going. Okay. We have on each side a black and a red. The red is positive, the black is negative. And you'll also notice on your battery that you have a red and a black.
And that's positive, negative?
I believe it is, Shane.
Awesome.
Okay.
No doubt.
Now, this is how you would jump a battery. Here, cut. With your working battery, which for this video will be a skateboard, you attach the dead battery first. Might just redo that because first attach positive to positive on the dead battery. Okay. Then you can either attach negative to the negative, or you could ground it. But I mean, that's only if you're afraid of being electrocuted. Oh, jeez. If you're afraid of being electrocuted. I'm not. So I'm gonna put that on the other terminal of the battery. Then on the working battery, it's very important to note that both cars are turned off and people have the keys, so you don't kill yourself. Okay. Attach positive to positive and negative to negative. And then, I being the driver of the car with the working battery, would turn on the car and let it run for about 3 minutes. While it's running, it will be charging the dead battery. This battery's died about 5 or 6 times of my carelessness, so I know what I'm doing. Anyways, this battery will be charging. I wouldn't touch it while it is, but it's not right now, so I did that. Anyways, after about 3 or 4 minutes, the driver of the working car, can play with the accelerator a little bit, just for fun, I think it works a little bit better, charges better. But to check if your car is on, simply, if the connection is good and you're getting a little bit of power, take your battery electronic remote car door opener and listen if it clicks. If we're getting clicks, that means that there we go. That means that there's power in your car, enough so to open the doors. Then you're gonna go in your car, insert keys, and you would turn it on, but I don't think it's a great idea because we have wires attached. So I'm not gonna do it right now. But you would turn it on, and you would let your car run and park for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then you would turn it off and remove these clamps in reverse order. So negative, positive, and don't let them touch either. Kill yourself like that too. Ooh, I'm dead. That would have. And then negative, positive. And then either turn your car back on or leave it running if you're feeling a little dangerous. You can leave it on while you take the plugs off.